In October 2017, something remarkable happened in the world of astronomy. An object from outside our solar system was detected for the very first time. It wasn't a comet. It wasn't an asteroid. It came from deep interstellar space, and its presence would change everything we thought we knew about the universe. Scientists named it Oumuamua, a Hawaiian word meaning messenger, or scout from afar. From the beginning, it defied all expectations. Unlike a comet, it had no tail. No visible gases, no plume of particles. Unlike an asteroid, it didn't follow the rules of gravity. As it left our solar system, it unexpectedly sped up, but not in a way any natural object should. No known force could explain what was happening. Its shape was bizarre, long, thin, and tumbling through space like a spinning baton. Estimates showed it could be hundreds of meters long, but only a few dozen meters wide. It was unlike anything ever seen in our skies. The mystery deepened. Some suggested it might be a chunk of frozen hydrogen. Others proposed it could be the shard of a shattered planet. A few even dared to ask, could it be artificial? Could it be a spacecraft, drifting through space for millions of years? For a long time, all we had were theories. But that changed with the launch of the James Webb Space Telescope. This powerful new observatory, designed to see the universe in infrared, turned its gaze toward the strange visitor. By then, Oumuamua was far beyond the reach of most instruments, but Webb was able to see it like no telescope ever could. And what it found was astonishing. The surface of Oumuamua was covered in grooves and impact scars. Evidence of a long journey across interstellar space. But the real surprise came from its composition. The telescope detected complex organic materials, carbon-based compounds not commonly found in our solar system. These materials hinted at a very different kind of star system, one where the chemistry of life might form in new and exotic ways. Even more puzzling was its unexplained acceleration. No gas, no jet, no venting. Just silent, steady movement. One new idea suggested it might be a light sail, a thin structure pushed by radiation from stars. This technology has been imagined for human spacecraft, but could Oumuamua be using it, naturally or otherwise? Webb also detected strange reflective materials on its surface. They could explain its unusual brightness, and maybe even support the idea that it's being pushed by starlight. Another theory emerged. What if Oumuamua was once part of a planet, torn apart by the gravity of a black hole or massive star? The forces could have stretched it, cracked it, and flung it into space. If so, it's a survivor of a cataclysmic event. A lost piece of a vanished world. What makes this object even more fascinating is what it might carry. Organic compounds on its surface suggest it could be a carrier of the ingredients for life. This concept is called panspermia, where life's building blocks are spread across the galaxy by objects like this one. Could Oumuamua be one of those carriers? Could it be part of how life begins? It's a humbling thought. Maybe our own origins are tied to something like this. A visitor from the stars that arrived long before we ever looked up. Oumuamua is more than just a rock. It's a cosmic message. A time capsule. A survivor. It holds the history of things we've never seen, and stories from stars we'll never visit. It's helping us understand how solar systems form, evolve, and sometimes collapse. Its discovery has inspired new missions, like projects to send probes to other stars, or intercept objects like this in the future. The dream of interstellar exploration is no longer science fiction. With each new object, we learn Oumuamua may have been the first, but it won't be the last. What it leaves behind is not just mystery, but hope. Hope that we are part of a much larger story. Hope that we're not alone. And hope that someday, we may understand the messages written in the stars. So, what do you think Oumuamua really is? A natural wonder? A broken piece of a world? Or something sent, on purpose? Let us know what you believe. And if you want to keep exploring the universe together, don't forget to subscribe and join us on this incredible journey. The cosmos is full of mysteries. And this is just the beginning. Oumuamua was the first. But what if it wasn't the only one? What if it was just the beginning of something bigger? Since its brief visit, astronomers around the world have been watching the skies more closely than ever before, waiting for another interstellar traveler to appear. And in 2019, their patience was rewarded. Another object, this time a comet, came speeding in from the distant reaches of space. It was named 2I, Borisov, and unlike Oumuamua, it had a clear tail, visible outgassing, and behaved more like a traditional comet. But there was one key difference. It came from another star system. It was a second interstellar visitor, proof that objects like this are not rare. They've been passing through our solar system for millions of years. We just didn't have the tools, or the awareness, to notice them. Now we do. And that changes everything. Because if two have already passed by, there are likely countless more on their way. Some will be icy. Some rocky. Some may carry the ingredients of life. Others may carry signs of something else entirely. Signs of intelligence. You see, Oumuamua's behavior still isn't fully explained. Its acceleration, its shape, its silence. We still don't know if it was natural, artificial, or something in between. And that question has opened a door we can't close. If we accept that other star systems can send out material, rocks, dust, debris, then why not signals? Why not spacecraft? Why not intentional visitors? Some scientists now believe that interstellar archaeology, the study of objects that come from other star systems, may be one of the best ways to search for alien civilizations. Not by looking for radio signals, but by catching their technology drifting silently through space. It could be inactive, abandoned, or still functioning, just not in a way we understand. Imagine a probe launched 1 billion years ago, from a planet that no longer exists, still carrying a message meant for whoever finds it. What would it say? Would it be a greeting? A warning? A map? Or would it simply be proof that we're not alone? This is no longer just a dream. Scientists are already designing missions that could intercept the next Oumuamua. Small, fast spacecraft, powered by solar or laser sails, ready to launch the moment another object is detected. The goal? To reach it. Study it. Maybe even bring back samples. These are not science fiction ideas. They are plans, being built now, for a future that's closer than we think. Because the universe doesn't wait. Another messenger could arrive at any moment. And this time, we might be ready. Ready to meet it. Ready to study it. Ready to ask the question that's haunted humanity for centuries. Are we truly alone? The more we look, the more we realize, the universe is not empty. It's filled with wanderers. Travelers. Silent witnesses from distant suns. Each one carries a story, not just of its own origin, but of the galaxy itself. The next one may arrive tomorrow. Or next year. Or in the next decade. But it will come. And when it does, we'll have a choice. To ignore it, or to chase it. To wonder, or to discover. Because out there, beyond the edge of our solar system, are mysteries we're only beginning to understand. And Oumuamua